Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Andrea and this is Beauty with Andy. If you've not been here before, welcome, and if you have, welcome back. I really do appreciate your support on the channel. So today is going to be my project pan update. I didn't do this last month, but I did it the month before, so I'll just link that here in the cards. So regarding my weekly Shop My Stash, I did explain this in my weekly Shop My Stash review last Monday, but I didn't get around to filming a weekly Shop My Stash. I did actually film it, and by the time it had edited and by the time it was ready to go up, it was Sunday, and I just thought, well, that's a little bit pointless considering I do my weekly Shop My Stash reviews on a Monday. So I did pull the items and I'll talk you through it tomorrow when I do my weekly Shop My Stash review. I don't know when this is going to go up. It might be Tuesday or Wednesday, this video. It has to go up pretty soon because I do these. I'm supposed to do them like every month to show you the updates, but I didn't do it last month for whatever reason. So yeah, let's just get into it. There are a lot of products, and the project pan that all these are in is due to end soon as well, so I need to decide what I want to keep in and what I don't. So it just comes in a little drawer and it's completely full. Some of them I've just like put other items in there, like this NYX single eyeshadow in the shade Lace. This is not in a project pan, it's kind of in an unofficial project pan, but as you can see I've got quite a lot of pan there. So yeah, I just thought I would put this in here as well. So that's the first item, and then let's talk about the Body Shop brow and liner kit, which just looks like that. I've had this for so long and I've completely used that one up now, and I'm just like halfway done with using this one, so that's quite a lot of progress. Then we've got the Revolution and Imagination Highlight to the Moon palette. Absolutely love this palette for the face powders, and I finished the Pretty Heart one ages ago. And now we're nearly done with the My Gaia one. I don't know what I'm going to do with this Cute one. I'm going to try and use it as a light bronzer, because people are telling me it's very comparable to Hoola Light, but it looks very orange. What are your thoughts, guys? Do you think it is comparable to Hoola Light? That's the shade it looks like on my skin tone. And then we've got these contour shades. So we've got Literally, which I've not touched these contour shades this month at all. Warrior, you can see the pan on that as well. And then Can't Deal is Too Light. These highlighters, the one that I use the most is Slay My Life, that golden one in the middle. I do definitely need to use the rest of the powders in this palette a lot more than I have been, so I want to do a Shop My Stash dedicated to my project pan items, and I have done that before and I will link it in the cards as well. Right, so we've got a new concealer in project pan. I did have that collection 16-hour one. This is a fairly new one to the collection, but I really do like it. It's the Revolution Fast Base Concealer. It's a really light concealer. Comes with a doe foot like that. Almost like the Maybelline Eraser, Age Rewind Eraser I think it's called, which isn't hygienic, but I do actually really like it. Like I said, it's very lightweight. It says lightweight buildable coverage, so you can, if you're not happy with how it looks when you've just got one layer on, you can always put more on without it looking cakey. Then we have the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. I've nearly finished this, guys. Really proud of the progress that I've made on it, but yeah, I'm sad as well because obviously we've just got this little bit of powder there, and that's the Incandescent Light powder. So once that's done, that will go in empties. Let's talk about perfumes. So I probably spoke about this one before and the fact that it's done. So this is the Femme de Lacoste. Really like that perfume. It's typically up my alley, very sweet smelling. But yeah, this one can go in empties as well. Then I finally, this is finally in empties. It's the Kate Moss Lilabelle Truly Adorable. So it just looks like that. Really like this as well, which I was surprised because I was getting ready to, I said to myself, if I don't like it then I'll give it to my mum, but I've used it all up. Right, speaking about perfumes, the new perfume I pulled into my Project Pan is this one. And when I started using it, it was probably about there. It was practically a full bottle. It's Far and Away, and it's the Far and Away Paradise one. I have had the original and I used all that up, and I really like this one as well. I mean, it's not, it went down my mouth. It's not the best perfume in my collection, and I think that's why I want to use it. I'm just trying to get through the older perfumes first, and this is quite an old perfume. I thought I saw something floating then, because if that's the case I won't even bother to use it. I'll just bin it, but no, I don't think I did. So yeah, I'm going to be using this up. I don't think it will take me that long if how I use the other perfumes up or anything to go by. I think there's only a tiny bit of deodorant left in this this Maybelline Fit Me Luminous and Smooth foundation. It's not really my shade. I probably could have done with either 100 or 110. But yeah, I'm using it up, and I forgot it was in there, if I'm being completely honest. So I need to obviously use that. Then we've got the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. Practically used all the bronzer up. I've actually had to repress that. And when I used this highlighter, I didn't like it. It didn't feel as, I mean, it looks smooth. I don't know if I like it, so maybe when I've used the bronzer I'll just get rid of the entire palette and not even worry about panning the highlighter. I know it's a waste of money because it's an expensive product, but it's quite an old product as well. Then we've got the Body Shop Lightning Shade Adjusting Drops. I've not had to use these recently, but I do actually want to use them up and then put them in my empties. We've also got the Soleil Tan de Chanel, which I've not used since the last Project Pan Shop My Stash. Barely used any of it. I mean, you can definitely see a dip where I've been using it, so I do want to use this more. I don't just want to declutter it. I mean, I don't like it, if I'm being completely honest. It's too orange toned for my skin tone, but there are ways around using it. So yeah, I'll be using that, and then at some point I will declutter it and keep the little tub because that's cute and you can put stuff in it. So this Tartelette Tease palette then, I've not used it since I used this shade up here, Whisper. I really want to use Crush and also First Kiss. I want to use them two up, and also Wink. I'm not too bothered about Heartbreaker and BFF. BFF might actually be quite nice for the lash line though. So yeah. Then there was this one. So my Makeup Roulette inventory, basically Pretty Random pulled this out last week for my Shop My Stash, and I said in the review that I think when this Project Pan is over in the new year, I think I'm just going to declutter it, because although it looks really pretty, it's just it's not pigmented. I like my highlighters more pigmented, and even there you can see there's hardly any pigment coming off it, and it just looked really, really powdery. So I'm going to try it a few more times, and if I still feel the same way, I will declutter it. I'll probably get a new one because I can remember really, really liking it. It's just a really, really old product. This was my first ever highlighter that I bought, so yeah, I will be decluttering that. Eyeliners. So I'm not wearing eyeliner at the moment, as you can probably notice, and the reason for that is, I don't know, I mean, I've got some kind of infection in this eye. Can you see that little sty there? I don't know if it's a sty. I mean, what do you reckon it is, guys? It's just all red there. If you think you know what that might be, if you can just leave me a comment down below. But if it doesn't go by the end, like towards the end of the week, I think I might just go to the doctors, or maybe go to the chemist and see if there's anything that they can give me for it. But because it's so close to the lash line, I don't know if they'll be able to do anything for it. So I'm trying not to put eyeliner on, even though like my eyeshadow's gone into it there. But yeah, these are the eyeliners that I normally use. This is the eyeliner that I've been using probably for the last couple of months. It's the But First Espresso. It's just a normal brown eyeliner. And then we've got this one. I used to use this constantly before I really liked this But First Espresso. And then I went from this to that. This one is just a normal like nude eyeliner, so I do want to start using this one again. It's just a silky nude eyeliner by Essence. Then we have this Too Faced Love Flush Love Hangover Blush. It's just a travel size. It's quite big for travel size, I'd say. I'm only just starting to wear the TF logo on it off. I've not used this either this month. It's really pretty. This is right, so this is 2 swatches, remember guys. It is quite pigmented anyway, but that's 2 swatches. So it is the type of blush that you're supposed to wear around spring and summer. But with me and blushes, I just put whatever I want on. Like whatever blush I'm feeling that day, I'll just do it. I don't have like that many mauve tone blushes in my collection, just because I'm more of a peach girl, but that's just due to my skin tone, and I just think peach suits me a lot more. So now highlighter. So we've got this Colourpop one, Colourpop Super Shock in the shade Lunch Money. It's so pretty, guys. And this one is super pigmented. I don't know if it's gonna... Right, so that there, I don't know if you can see it, but compared to that one, it's just so much more pigmented. And as you can see, I've hit pan there, but I've not really used that this month, I don't think. Maybe I pulled it for a Shop My Stash one week. I do want to put this in my makeup bag because I really do like the eye brightener on this. So it's the Essence Benefit. You get the Boink concealer, which is far too dark for me. It's in 02. When I bought this, I saw it and I thought, well, it's 02, surely it's not going to be that much darker than 01, but it is just far too dark for me. But I really like this brightening concealer. So I'm going to put that in my makeup bag anyway. And then we've got a couple of Too Faced Melted Liquefied Longwear lipsticks. So we've got the shade Fig, which is really nice, and then the shade Chocolate Honey, which I don't know if I'm too keen on, so I'll probably pull them when I do that Project Pan Shop My Stash. I don't know if I'm going to do that this coming Wednesday actually, just to get used to the products. Then we've got some Super Shock, Colourpop Super Shock eyeshadows. So we've got Shark Attack. This one is getting really dry, so I do need to pull this and use it a little bit more. And then we've got Cheap Date, which half of it's already been used. OMG, and which has already come out of its pan. I've noticed, right, with these eyeshadows, when they're drying up, they just fall out of the pan. Shark Attack did it as well, so I need to be careful with these. So that's that one, and then there's one more. So there is Hanky Panky, which is just like a crease shade matte colour. Is that it? No, there's one more product. I'm saying, is that it? There's absolutely loads of products here I've spoken about. So the last product is this PS lip liner pencil. I don't really like it, guys. It's starting to dry up, but I do want to use it. I mean, it was only £1 anyway, so I could declutter it from the collection, but I do want to use it with my red lipsticks and get some satisfaction of being able to completely declutter it from the collection. But yeah, that's all the products. I am quite pleased with the products that I've had significant pan on. The only thing is, I would like to, you know, do a little bit better with this Toilette Tease palette, especially this shade here. This shade is absolutely gorgeous. I'll just show you Crush. Do a couple of swatches of it. I'll show you Crush and I'll show you First Kiss. They're both nice, but Crush is better. So Crush and First Kiss. So I definitely would like to use Crush up, especially in this palette. And then obviously when I'm using that, I'll automatically go and use Wink. So what does this BFF look like? Oh, look how pigmented that is. Yeah, that would actually make a really good lash line shade when I can actually put things in the lash line. So this is the entire video. It's not actually too long, actually. It's not even 20 minutes. So thank you for watching so much. It really does mean a lot to me. Question of the day is, what are you focusing on using up? Leave me a comment down below and we'll chat about it. I'd be really interested to know what's in your project pan. If you've not already subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and become part of my little fam here on YouTube. It would mean so much to me. I really do appreciate your support, as I said earlier, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.